I'm trying to see why everybody's so mad at me because I told Finesse. I asked Finesse who he checked in with.
Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, so now we're starting to get more details about what went down with Finesse2Tymes at a concert that he was leaving in Fort Worth, Texas, where it looked like he was getting pressed by some locals there, and they were asking him who he checked in with and tried to get him to check in. Now, Finesse2Tymes wasn't going for none of that, so he was standing on business, and he went off. So let's check some of that out just as a recap.
Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen. Go to jail and check in. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen. Go to jail and check in. Go to jail and check in.
Now, as you heard in that video, Finesse2Tymes was upset about these guys trying to get him to check in because, you know, checking into places is played out. A lot of people are against that. And one of the people who is definitely against that is Charleston White. And people were wondering, like, who told Finesse2Tymes, a superstar rapper, to actually check in? Well, it looks like a name of one of the guys who was involved in this situation came out, and he actually said on video that he was one of the people who pressed Finesse2Tymes and told him to check in. Now, this guy goes by the name of Stop6 Lowkey. Now, Stop6 is a very famous area in Fort Worth, where it's known for, you know, it's a blood hood, man. There's a lot of Bloods who claim Stop6. They've been at a war for a while there with a lot of different Crip gangs and whatnot. But, you know, it's a wild place, man. It's one of the places that are most well known for the gang activity in Fort Worth, right? And you have people who have spoken about it before, like your Charleston Whites and people like that. But the guy, Stop6 Lowkey, he came out and talked about this in a video about exactly what happened. Because when we seen the video, we couldn't put two and two together exactly what led to all the events that took place. But this guy broke it down exactly what happened and why he pressed Finesse2Tymes. So let's check that out.
I'm trying to see why everybody's so mad at me because I told Finesse. I asked Finesse who he checked in with. Hey, the man got paid to perform. He just walked out on us like that, man. I wasn't smelling that. I ain't like this. So I pulled up on him. I asked him who he checked in with. I was trying to get to the bottom of it. You hear me?
Now, you heard Stop6 Lowkey from his own page there saying that Finesse2Tymes didn't show them any love. You know, he showed up to the city, performed, and was just going to dip, going to leave immediately, and didn't want to say anything to anybody besides getting his money for performing. Now, we know that rappers, they have no obligation to do anything for anybody besides perform or do what they're being paid to do. Because Finesse2Tymes, he's there for a job. But it seems like for him and his crew, Stop6 Lowkey wasn't feeling that, man.
I'm trying to see why everybody's so mad at me because I told Finesse. I asked Finesse who he checked in with. Hey, the man got paid to perform. He just walked out on us like that, man. I wasn't smelling that. I ain't like this. So I pulled up on him.
He said he got paid to perform, and then he just walked out on us like that, and he wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? But that, you know, a lot of people are upset about this because that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to perform and just leave. And the worst thing a rapper could do in this day and age is hang around, hang out with new people, put new people in his circle, talk to people that he doesn't know because he doesn't know their intentions. He doesn't know what they're up to. He doesn't know why they want to meet him. Everything they could be trying to do is on the up and up. It could be trying to perform or business relationships. They could be trying to form, you know, different business ventures in the future, set up features and other potential opportunities for him. And they also could be trying to backdoor him. They also could be trying to get up in his pockets. They also could be trying to rob him. They also could be trying to take his life in these days. And we've seen this happen with plenty of rappers. So when a rapper comes to town and he performs and then just gets about his business, you really can't hold it against him.
Why everybody's so mad at me because I told Finesse. I asked Finesse who he checked in with. Hey, the man got paid to perform. He just walked out on us like that, man. I wasn't smelling that. I ain't like this. So I pulled up on him. I asked him who he checked in with. I was trying to get to the bottom of it. You hear me?
Now, for those of you who don't know, checking in is a situation that happens in hip hop a lot. You know, you have artists they're told to check in whatever hood that they're in. Famously, you had Big U out in Los Angeles. He used to tell people to check in all the time, but it never ended up good for the rappers who checked in. It's extortion, to be real with you. It's somebody telling you to do something that you don't want to do for their benefit. And most people are against that because, especially if you out there trying to perform and do a job, that's why you got the reaction from Finesse2Tymes that you got. That's why you got Finesse2Tymes going out of his way to let it be known that he ain't checking into nobody's spot. He'll check into the jail first.
That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go to jail and check in. That's what you do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
And you almost can't blame him. He said, I'll go to jail and check in. That's what's going to happen. I ain't going to check into nobody's hood because y'all ain't about to extort me. That is not about to happen here. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to let you guys, just off the fact that you guys have numbers or that you're a gang that's from there, make me start to do things that I don't want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who wants somebody to do that is tripping, And I don't know Stop6 Lowkey, and, his intentions might have been good. He might have thought, okay, Finesse2Tymes showed us disrespect in some sort of way. And we don't know his full story about that. But based on the video clip or the video that he put on his own page, it seemed like he didn't like the way that Finesse2Tymes came, got his money, and just wanted to leave and didn't show them any type of love or consideration or try to link with anybody in the city. And that's usually what the problem comes with checking in. Everybody starts to feel like they're obligated or they attach you to that gang. And that's another problem with checking in. Once you check in, you're kind of connected to that gang you check in with. You know what I mean? Because you might not even be involved in any of that gang banging or any of that stuff. You might just be a rapper. But now you checked in with this certain gang. They've got ops and people that they into it with, and they don't care nothing about you checking in with that person because you're not a part of that gang. And that's the whole fallacy about checking in as well, too, is the fact that, you're not in that gang. So they really don't care about you. Like, that's the way it works, man. People don't get that part about it. Like, they don't really care about you. If you checking in, they just trying to figure out what they can get out of you for the gang or for their self so they can look good in front of their gang. They don't care about you as a person or anything that happens to you. If you get shot, they will not go in the streets and ride for you and shoot up the people who shot you like you're a member of their gang. That's not their obligation. You know what I mean? They'll just milk you for whatever they can get out of you. And that's how that works with checking in with gangs and stuff that you're not a part of. They don't care about you, bro. And Finesse2Tymes is smart. He peeps that. He knows better than to get extorted or get involved with any gangs that he's not a part of because they'll forever be in his pocket. They'll always want to reach out to him for some sort of loyalty or something like that. And it's better to just nip that at the root. Just stop it right, full right. Don't even have to play with that in the future, anything like that, man. So Finesse2Tymes gets the dub in this situation. Now for Stop6 Lowkey, it seems like he's upset, man. He's still like, because if you listen to his tone, and I'm gonna play it one more time, it just seems like he was upset about something. So I want to know the full story before we really just drop the hammer on this dude.
I'm trying to see why everybody's so mad at me because I told Finesse. I asked Finesse who he checked in with. Hey, the man got paid to perform. He just walked out on us like that, man. I wasn't smelling it. I ain't like this. So I pulled up on him. I asked him who he checked in with. I was trying to get to the bottom of it. You hear me?
Now there you have it. Out of the guys who tried to check Finesse2Tymes' own mouth, he let you know why he tried to check him, what it was all about. But it all seems like it was for nothing, man, because Finesse2Tymes is just trying to do his job, do what he's supposed to do. He probably got some people he can show some love to from time to time, but sometimes your time don't allocate for all that too, man. It looked like when he got to stepping on top of that car, he was just letting it be known that wasn't anybody going to run him off or extort him, man.